All right, so what I did is I drew this sketch right here on the side, but it's also at an angle. That angle intersects the center of the bore and the corner of the square part. And then all I did was revolved it. And then when you do the revolve, you want to make sure that you have merge results checked. As long as you have merge results checked, it'll end up being one body. All right. The next video is going to show you how to create the plane, because here's my plane. The next video is going to show you how to draw or how to create the plane. All right, creating a plane. What we need to do is we need to open up the axis. And the way we do that is in the center top of the screen up here, there's a little eyeball. Click the drop down, and then it should be I'm going to hover over it to say View Temporary Axes or Axes. I'm going to select that. Now you notice there's a blue line that shows up in the center of that board now. Step 1, turn that on. Step 2, once your temporary axis is turned on and visible, I'm going to come up here to the top and we're going to go to Reference, Plane. Over here, we have several options. We're only going to need 2 of them. First reference, I'm going to hover over that axis. I'm going to select it, and then it should make sure it says axis in this option. And then for my second point, it automatically dropped down to there. I'm going to hover over this corner until it highlights orange, and I'm going to select it. And now you can see that that plane is on an angle through the part. And then it'll say vertex for second reference. Once you get that, green check mark. Okay, now that if you select your green check mark to create a plane, we can go back to the temporary views and hide the axis. We don't need that anymore. All right, I'm going to select the plane and then click sketch. Now from here, I need to project the body in. So I'm going to go to Convert Entities, click that, and go to Silhouette. Select my body and say OK. Now before I do anything else, I'm going to drag a box around the whole thing. And once I do that, this little guy is going to pop up, and I want to make it construction. Once you've made your projected silhouette a construction, now we can go ahead and start drawing our lines. I'm going to start on the corner. I'm going to come down, over, up, over, and I'm just taking guesses here based off the photo that you sent me. I'm going to come up to there, and then make sure you close it off. If you closed it off properly, it'll be shaded in. If you didn't do that, then that means you missed a line. Most likely it's that top line. All right, once you have all your lines and your silhouette is shaded in, so we know it's a closed loop, roll your part over a little bit and go to your sketch or your smart dimension. I'm going to pick that dot, and then I'm going to pick my temporary axis that goes through the center. I don't know what the diameter was of your hole. I put mine at 1/4 inch, so I'm going to make this 1/2 1/4 inch, which is 0.125. Say enter. Now if you notice, because of that put that edge right there on the edge of the hole. Now if your dimension is different, or needs to be different, then take account for whatever you need. The thickness of all the lips or little flanges, I don't know what they are. I'm just going to guess 0.1. And I'll guess, I don't know, 0.05. These are all guesses. Go through here, do your length, whatever that needs to be. The length for this one, whatever that needs to be. And just fill in all of your dimensions, whatever the thickness there needs to be. And then it'll eventually turn all black. All right, so once you get a sketch that's all black, we're going to say OK on dimensions, go to Features, and then Revolve Boss Base. The first option it wants is Axis of Revolution. We're gonna, again, pick the... It's not letting me pick it, so I'm gonna turn the visibility back on. So I'm still trying to pick my first axis of revolution. It wasn't letting me pick it, so I had to turn on my temporary visibility. And as soon as I selected that, it automatically knew what to do. And then over here, make sure that that says merge results. Green check mark. And then there is your part.